Of 4-year-old Damari Carter are coming to terms with the unthinkable. Police say his own mother has something to do with the boy's murder. Damari, from the Overbrook section of the city, has been missing for 6 weeks and is presumed dead. His mother and her boyfriend are facing charges. Action News reporter Catherine Scott is live at police headquarters.
If I ruled the world, I'd lower the coke prices, raise the welfare, and lower the perk prices. You could pay for a feature, even though the flow priceless. Whole team Muslim, we at war like.
What's up, gang, and welcome back to another episode of Hip Hop Forever. Today, we're going to stay right here in the city of Philadelphia to learn more about the death of 4-year-old Damari. Damari was killed by his mother and her boyfriend, Kevin. He was 4 years old. His body was found in a duffel bag. The mom claimed that she didn't know where he was at. Then she said he got hit by a car. But in the meantime, I'm going to need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, gang, won't incriminate nobody over here. Let's go.
Philadelphia, CBS, DNA evidence identified a 4-year-old child found stuffed inside a duffel bag in Philadelphia's Mantua neighborhood in March as Damari Carter, police said Wednesday. Dominique Bailey, Damari's mother, and her boyfriend Kevin Spencer are facing multiple charges, including murder, according to court documents. Police said a child's body was found at a property in the 600 block of North 38th Street just before 10 a.m. on Monday, March 18th. At the time, police said they couldn't determine if there were signs of trauma to the body because the remains were severely decomposed. On April 3rd, police said DNA indicated the body was Damari Carter, a 4-year-old boy who had been missing since late December 2023. According to police, family members reported Damari missing on December 30, 2023. After not seeing the boy for weeks, Bailey allegedly told family that Damari was struck and killed by a car, but police found no evidence to corroborate her claim. Police brought Bailey in for questioning on January 4th about her involvement in her son's death. Police then arrested her. Bailey and Spencer were charged in the boy's death in January. In January, police searched the West Philadelphia neighborhood, where the boy lived but were not successful. According to court documents, Bailey and Spencer are both charged with murder, conspiracy, endangering the welfare of a child, abuse of corpse, false reporting, tampering, and criminal use of a communication facility.
28-year-old Dominique Bailey of Overbrook and her boyfriend, 30-year-old Kevin Spencer of West Philadelphia. They're facing several charges, including murder, endangering the welfare of a child, and false reports. Sources tell Action News investigators believe Damari was beaten to death. His cousin, Ayanna Parrish, says he was so sweet and full of life.
How could anybody look out and put their hands on him and hurt him like that? It broke my heart.
This morning, police searched through Spencer's house on Reno Street. In this video, you can see them carrying out bags of evidence they collected at the scene. On Saturday, they spent the entire day canvassing that neighborhood and looking for Damari, even examining this dumpster just blocks away from the home. Unfortunately, police did not find anything. The investigation began on December 30th after family members didn't see Damari for weeks, and Bailey told them he was struck and killed by a car. However, police did not find evidence of this incident. On January 5th, police say Bailey provided information of her involvement in the death of her son.
It's heartbreaking to think that people are out there that are so ruthless and selfless and only think about themselves and what they want to do.
And as you can imagine, the family members are just absolutely devastated. Now police say they'll continue to investigate to try and find Damari Carter. If you have any information about this incident, contact police. Reporting live outside police.
28-year-old woman and her 30-year-old boyfriend now stand charged with murder in what police call the apparent beating death of her 4-year-old son. Philadelphia police began to investigate the disappearance of Damari Carter on New Year's Eve weekend. Tonight they say Dominique Bailey, who first claimed the boy was hit by a car, has admitted her involvement in his death. Action News reporter Maggie Kent now live at police headquarters. Maggie, still, police have not yet found this little boy's body.
And that's exactly what the family is asking for, Brian. We spoke to Damari's aunt, the sister of the woman who is now charged in his murder. She says the least that she can do, tell us where Damari is.
We are sorry that we didn't do more and that we're never going to stop looking for him.
Family is in mourning as police are searching for the body of 4-year-old Damari Carter. His mother, 28-year-old Dominique Bailey, is now facing murder charges along with her boyfriend, 30-year-old Kevin Spencer. Damari's aunt, Nakia Bailey.
It didn't have to happen. That baby was wanted. If not by her, by everyone else. His father wanted him.
We spoke to his father in Texas today.
For you to take him away from me, it really hurts.
Investigators got word something was wrong after family reported Dominique Bailey was lying about her son's whereabouts. He was last seen November 25th.
She was telling us that he was fine. And then when she did tell us that he got hit and killed by the car, she wouldn't give us any information. Then she stopped contacting us, period.
When Bailey was brought in for questioning on January 4th, what she told investigators led to homicide charges and led detectives to search the boyfriend's West Philadelphia home and nearby dumpster. Still, no sign of Damari. The family wants to give him the burial he deserves.
I want to give him the respect that's due to him and his father and our family.
Damari's mother and the boyfriend still in custody facing those homicide charges, and they're still being interviewed. Investigators really want to find the young boy's body, not only to aid in the investigation and help them figure out exactly what happened, but of course to provide closure for his family members. We're live at police headquarters. Maggie Kent, Channel 6, Action News.
As you can see in this picture, this Damari, the infant right there with his parents, that's his biological father, and that's his crazy ass mom. But every situation don't end the way that we all pray for. In this next news clip, the unhappened happened.
Case of a missing child. Police now saying that a body found in a duffel bag in March is that of 4-year-old Damari Carter. The young boy had been missing since December when family members say his mother claimed he'd been hit by a car. Action News reporter Brianna Smith talked with the child's family about today's new developments. She joins us now live outside Philadelphia Police Headquarters with the full story. Brianna.
Gray, Damari's family says now they have some closure since his body was found. The investigation began back in December after his family didn't see him for weeks. And they say his mother's story didn't add up and they just knew something was wrong.
The way that they found him is appalling. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, for somebody to find him like that. And I applaud that worker who found him.
Ayanna Parrish and her family desperately waited for Philadelphia police to locate her cousin, 4-year-old Damari Carter. Detectives began the search on December 30th by looking through dumpsters after interviewing his mother. Then in March, a city worker found the remains of a child in a duffel bag in Mantua. On Wednesday, police confirmed it's Damari.
I'm glad they have found him because now he can get the proper rest that he needs.
Now Damari's mother, Dominique Bailey, and her boyfriend, Kevin Spencer, face several charges including murder and abuse of corpse. The affidavit states in December, Bailey watched the swollen and his eyes were blackened and realized Damari was dead when she kissed him goodnight. Police say the next day, doorbell video shows Spencer dragging a bag which they believe contains Damari's body.
I was heartbroken when I saw the report. I lived with her for years. Me and her shared a room together. I never expected anything like that to come from her.
Parrish says Damari could have lived with his father in Texas.
His father wanted him. Why wouldn't you just, if it was overwhelming, just give him to his father? He had everything that Damari needed.
Hoping Damari gets the justice he deserves and the world remembers him as
a smiling, happy little boy.
And his family is still waiting for his remains to give him the proper funeral. Now, Spencer and Bailey's preliminary hearing is scheduled for June 18th. We reached out to both lawyers. Only Bailey's responded by saying his client maintains her innocence.
This nigga on the left is a cool sucker, bro. What possesses you to beat a child that ain't even yours? Not only that, you blacked his eye and you whipped his ass. And you as a mother, how could you kiss him goodnight knowing that he just beat the shit out your son for whatever apparent reason, and that he ain't even a dad? Stay tuned.